Adam Fierstein, two drug companies, Vivus and Chelsea, face crucial challenges next week at separate FDA drug advisory panels. Adam, tell me what's at stake.
Not to be too sensational about this, but, everything's at stake here for Vivus and Chelsea next week. Greg, let's start with Vivus, which is trying for the second time to convince a panel of outside experts to recommend the approval of its obesity drug, Quenexa. Now, last year, the same FDA panel voted down the drug, and FDA followed through with a rejection, so Vivus gets a second chance on Wednesday.
All right, well, the controversy over Quenexa, it's all about the safety of the weight loss drug, right?
Exactly. Now, Quenexa helps obese people lose significant amounts of weight, but at what cost? There are two safety concerns with Quenexa. One is the risk of birth defects in women who may get pregnant while on Quenexa. Second is the potential that an increase in heart rate may lead to longer-term cardiovascular problems. Now, Vivus has run studies and put together data that it's going to use at next week's panel to address these issues.
All right, moving on. Tell me about Chelsea Therapeutics.
Now, Chelsea's drug is called Northera, and it treats a rare condition that causes a person's blood pressure to drop dangerously upon standing up. Now, this is Chelsea's first stab at getting Northera approved, but we already know that the FDA has raised some concerns about the short duration of the drug's clinical trials, as well as some safety issues. Now, the FDA advisory panel for Chelsea's drug is going to be held on Thursday.
So it's a big week for both companies. Tell me, what are your predictions for both Vivus and Chelsea?
All right, so I'm predicting positive panel votes for both Vivus and Chelsea. Now, if I'm right, you're going to see some big moves in both of these stocks, maybe like 50% or more. And then obviously I won't even begin to discuss what happens if the FDA panel votes next week are negative. Obviously both stocks are going to get crushed, but we know that that's how biotech works.